All right, I want to start by giving all glory and praise unto the Lord. Brakatah Yahawah, Brakatah Yahawashi, Brakatah Yahawah, and Brakatah Yahawashi. We want to give all glory and praise unto those holy and powerful names of Yahawah, being the Father, and Yahawashi being His only begotten Son. Giving double honor to the apostles of great millstone who do rule well, do teach well, from whom I learned the truth. This is brother Malachi coming at you through the Spirit and power. It's like it coming at you. Man, it's like it, but coming at you through the Spirit, probably Yahawashi coming in the way of the Bahashim Kakradash, all right, which is the Holy Spirit of truth. Gotta forgive me, you know. But nonetheless, I want to jump in real quickly, and the Spirit was on me to do a lesson in regards to this this information that you see on your screen, and we're gonna read the article. We're gonna go into it, and Lord willing, it'd be edifying unto the body of the elect, man. Because when I first saw this, truly through the Spirit, it irked my nerves because it just reminded me, it's gonna remind all brothers that, hey, man, 100%, this is not our rest. This is not the place. This is a bitter captivity, man. Going to the etymology of the word America goes into that word bitter, man. I believe, a bitter captivity is exactly what this is, man. Because I'm gonna read it. It says Alicia and Steph Curry trend on social media after reports saying they are in an open marriage with side hookups, man. All right, now that's off, man. That's off, man. I'm gonna get into it, man. I just the Spirit was on me to make this video, man. It's gonna be more than likely on a lot of brothers to make this video because when I saw this shit, man, my spirit got irked, man. It really did, man. I was vexed, man. And the scriptures speak on that. Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. Such as Lot. You know what I'm saying? We are a whole bunch of 144,000, spiritual lots, if you will, being within this captivity of America, man, aka Babylon the Great. Pure confusion, man, because we sit here and we understanding, we see these things, and acknowledge them and be like, what the fuck is this, man? Because they going off, man. All right, it says Alicia and Steph Curry trend on social media after reports say they are in open marriage with side hookups. So this means that they both can get down and dirty. Now, through the Spirit and power, Yahawashi, we understand that a man having, a little fling, a little yazi on the side is nothing, man, because we know that men can have multiple wives, and if he wanted to have a concubine of another nation or something such as that, then he could do so. You know what I'm saying? We understand, going to the scriptures, that there is no such thing as quote unquote cheating. That's a social construct that's made in this world, all right, to make it harder on men in general, man, because there is no such thing as cheating biblically when you go into the scriptures, man. It's just having another wife, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. All right. But really what I'm disgusted with, what I'm vexed with is that it's open marriage on both sides. So I'm in a marriage, so-called, I done bowed my knee to this bitch, done bowed my knee to the woman on some bullshit. Get this bitch a ring, she get half my shit, and now you mean to tell me we in the midst of our relationship and shit, and it's open marriage, which is off. That mean that she can go deal with whatever niggas on the side and get side dick. You know what I'm saying? And get busted. She can ride the dick carousel all she wanted, all she want, and then she gonna come back to you, and and be all happy. You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing the same thing more than likely. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be, because there's only one way to be okay with this shit, and this shit shouldn't be okay with. But this is what the men of the nation of Israel have to go through with our women. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to understand through the Spirit, and why the Spirit was on me to bring this out and make this video, was that this is not our rest, man. This is not the place for glory. All right, this is not the place where we are gonna be able to rest, man. To be able to exhort and establish righteousness and establish order within the household. This is not the place. Why? Because Esau, Edom, the goddamn devil, is ruling the earth right now, man. All right, and he's putting a spirit on our women and a spirit on these the tribes women, okay, of the tribes of the nation of Israel to be whores, man. all right, to follow after the Edomite woman, man, all right, to have no order, man, to be twerking her ass all across the social media platforms, to have no discretion, to have no type of order within herself, man, that she is pleased with disorder, man. Okay, if you're in a relationship and the relationship is going too peaceful, the bitch will literally make arguments, make some shit up just so it can be something to be emotionally concerned about. Okay, these women are emotional terrorists, man. All right, through the spirit. Okay, if you're asking me. All right, but this is vexing, man. You mean to tell me, okay, I'm the greatest shooter of all time. Okay, in just my humble opinion, I believe Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that the world is probably ever going to see. And in these times, until the Lord comes back and delivers, and whatever happens. But for right now, this man is more than likely one of the greatest shooters. You know what I'm saying? 3-point shooters. You know what I'm saying? Great NBA player. Whoop de whoop, man. He's a 2/3. The Lord Yahawashi is going to destroy him. Whoop de whoop. But if we just looking at his talents, we just looking at his accolades, then he would be one of the greatest shooters of all time. One of those men that you would put in a box of being fortunate and well off. One of those men that you women want to achieve, or one of those men with what's the word I'm looking for? And what is the word? High ranking? No. One of those what word am I looking for? Basically what I'm trying to say, the most highest available man, the most highest available Israelite man that women can go after. Okay, now truly in the spirit, the most highest available man and the best man is the man of the Lord, because we have the faith. All right, and the Lord Yahawashi has given us the wisdom and understanding to see through and spiritually discern this world and discern the people of this world, and to avoid certain avenues that we know is going to lead to our destruction. All right, and the Lord has given us the spirit of faith and the spirit to go out to the highways and byways and push and teach this word and stand upon our feet. All right, and condemn Esau, Edom, okay, right to his face, and condemn this so-called kingdom, man, and tell them that Yahawah is finna come back and put you to death, and put this kingdom underfoot and establish order again, all right, through the spirit, man, because this kingdom that we are in right now is nothing more than a prison, nothing more than a stronghold for wickedness, man, that the Lord Yahawah is going to redeem us from, man. All right, but before that, the prophets are going to be out here on the highways and byways. The prophets through the spirit are going to be out here on the not the comment board, but we're going to be out here on the videos, on the YouTubes, on whatever video platform that there is. We're going to be on it, condemning this man, going to the scriptures, breaking it down correctly and directly, and showing our people that the way that they're living and the way that they're establishing themselves, it's incorrect, man. And the Lord Yahawah is going to destroy you, man. All right, now this man's woman should not be in no type of spirit to have no open marriage, man. Ultimately, that means they're in a marriage, but it's free adultery. She can go commit adultery all she fucking wants, and she gets to come back to $1 million Steph Curry or whatever the fuck, and it's all cool, man. This is some bitch ass shit. That's some cuck bitch beta male bullshit, man. But what he gonna do? Now this is one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he can't do nothing because his woman wants to be a hoe. All right, his woman wants to be a hoe. His woman is not satisfied with his rod. They got kids and shit. They got like 3 kids. This bitch still wants rod. She still wants rod from multiple other men. This is the so-called black woman. This is not our rest, man. You one of the greatest shooters of all time, and you tell me my woman, I'm one of the greatest shooters. I got all this money, whoop-de-whoop, and I still can't keep my woman from stepping out on me. So, through the spirit, I'm sure this bitch was. I'm sure she was the one to suggest this open marriage bullshit, so she can go, get her rocks off because she tired of him. So let me go, deal with who I want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? On some crazy shit, which is going off, man. It's going off. You know what I'm saying? He should have divorced this bitch for this shit. But hey, look, they already tied in. High school sweethearts through the spirit, whoop-de-whoop. So now he locked in with this bitch. And I tell you, man, this bitch is gonna be the reason, man, this man's legacy gets destroyed, cause of the woman, man. All right, this is one of the greatest shooters of all time, and you mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my thing, but behind, you know, I'm shooting out the lights, you know, not that matters, but you know, carnally, and you mean to tell me my woman is still desiring some other dude behind my back, you know, whoop de whoop in my marriage, man? That's going off, man. All right, the scriptures tell us to give a woman no liberty to gad abroad in the Apocrypha, man. Give the water no passage. So let me get, you know, so let me get that precept here. This is I'm gonna bring this out real quick before I continue to read on. This is gonna be the Ecclesiasticus Sirach 25:25 is gonna be offhand. It says, give the water no passage, neither give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And this is exactly what the Spirit, it's like it. This is exactly in the Spirit, you know, through the Spirit, what Steph Curry has given this bitch the liberty to do. Okay, liberty to gad abroad. All right. Now, I guess I can't really say Steph Curry has given her this liberty, but the so-called Edomites, the so-called white man, has given her the liberty to marry a man and decide to start stepping out on him with no repercussions, with no death, because that's adultery and that's supposed to be death. But nonetheless, it's celebrated here in this culture. It's put forth, all right, and they call it open relationship, all right. There ain't no open relationship for my woman with other niggas and I'm with her. That's complete wickedness. That's folly. That's backwards, man. All right, that's stupidity. All right, but this is what's promoted here in Babylon, man. All right, how you mean to tell me that, you know what I'm saying, I'm dealing with my woman, and you know what I'm saying, and then she go deal with someone else, you know, protected, unprotected, it's off. It's just off completely. And then she come back to me. She done got all type of different men's spirit on her, bro. She acting all different. You know, she done got hit. She done got, you know, she done got hit by some other nigga, and now I'm wondering why she got an attitude. I'm wondering why, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? This is not our rest, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? The woman, the so-called black woman, cannot be satisfied, man. All right? So it's best to just stay away from them altogether. But this just goes to show you that this is not our rest, man. People that want to get rich in society and build up and go to college, all that is foolishness, man. You're going to die, man. Either return unto the Lord Yahawashi and his ways, or die. And this is not one of the Lord's ways. An open marriage is not one of the ways of the Lord Yahawashi. Having your woman go out and gad abroad and jump the rod to rod and come back to you and think that shit cool, it's going off, man. All right, it's fucking going off. And this bitch is going to be destroyed. And the Lord Yahawashi is not dealing with this shit. All right. So let me get a precept. Salakia, man. Because it's you know what I'm saying, it just shows you that, you know, this is not our glory. So let me get a precept here in the Apocrypha. Oh, nope, I can't find it. All right, but the scriptures say that a woman should be subjugated unto her husband, man. The scriptures don't say that a woman is supposed to be subjugated unto many husbands, man. That she's supposed to be getting rotted out, man. All right, but this is nothing, man. This is what the is a spirit on the so-called black woman, man. A very promiscuous, whore-like spirit. All right, very promiscuous, very promiscuous. So you brothers in the truth with women, man, I can't even do it. You know, I'm more like in the spirit of Paul, just staying away from these extracting, like a what's the word? A eunuch from these women, man. All right, because these women are fucking defiled and disgusting as shit, man. You mean to tell me I'm one of the greatest shooters of all time, and my woman's still gonna step out on me, and still get routed out by other men, and then return on to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I tell? Like, bruh, you gotta be out your damn mind. All right, but we gonna read into this article. we haven't even begun to read into it yet and going through the little shit that he has. I have it saved here on Instagram. All right, but through the Spirit, let me get a precept, man, because this is a curse, man. This is a curse that the Lord Yahawashi put upon our people, man. That she's doing this shit, man. Now she's wicked as all hell, and the Lord Yahawashi is gonna have to visit her ass. But this is the curse, man, and this is why we need to get the fuck out of here. Anyone that says or that thinks that this place isn't Babylon, or this place isn't confusion, or this place isn't hell or captivity, or spiritually, attacking us is completely backwards. Anyone that wants to stay here, doesn't understand judgment and does not understand the captivity that we're going through. You know what I'm saying? They are foolish, man. Anyone that wants to stay here is a 2/3, man, through the Spirit. They don't understand the hell that we catching. You know what I'm saying? But let me jump right to it, man. We're going to go right to the curses, man. We're going to go to another curse as well. So, the scriptures say that this was going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got a wife, you married, but she want to step out. She want to step out, or she just going to step out. Now, she was going to step out through the Spirit. If the promiscuous black woman, she wants to step out, she going to step. Now, in this instant, they say it's an open marriage, but she was going to step regardless. Now she can just step freely because he's giving her the liberty. And, oh, man, you going to give a woman liberty? All right, that's going to be your ass. Okay, through the Spirit. So, Salaki, let me get a precept here. Just bear with me, Akim. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Y'all probably know what I'm looking for. Y'all probably know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking for it, though. I don't know exactly where it's at straight up. But here we go. This is Deuteronomy 28:30. It says, but thou shalt betroth a wife. Okay, Steph Curry married this girl. He married this girl when they was young or whatever. I know a little information about them, just a little bit, though. And it says, thou shalt betroth a wife. This is the curses written in Deuteronomy 28, starting 15, going down to 30th verse. It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. All right, and that's what's going on in this instance of what Steph Curry's going through. All right, his woman wants to get routed out by other men. Okay, and he's giving her the liberty, okay, to do so, and he can't do anything against her, even if he didn't give her the liberty, because of there's no sentence against adultery here in America, man. All right, and that's wicked, man. All right, because it gives them the liberty to continue to do it, since there is no law, there is no death, because that's what's supposed to happen when a woman steps out against her man, because she becomes defiled. So let's get that in scriptures, man. Let's get that. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get it all, and then we're gonna jump into the article, man. But I just want to make my point and set the stage of what's happening and what they're doing, because they're going the fuck off. Well, she's going off, man, but he's allowing it to happen. So he's not innocent. He's a partaker with this iniquity, man. All right? He's a fucking partaker with this bitch and her iniquity, man. Okay, let me get another precept, bro, because I'm getting mad. Hold on, I got a precept. Well, I'm getting a precept here. Ecclesiasticus 9:9. Okay, we're going to pull that out in a minute. This is Jeremiah 3 and verse 1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man. So this is what this man has done. Now, this is what Alicia Curry has done ultimately. But now, have Steph Curry put her away? No, because it's an open marriage, so they're still dealing with each other as she goes and deals with other men. Like, that's completely off. Now, I probably wouldn't be surprised if they're not even dealing with each other at all. Like, she completely don't even fuck with him no more, because all the other men's spirits and sperm odds on him. She don't even want to deal with him, because if she wanted to deal with him, why didn't she just deal with him? No, she wanted to get promiscuous like the so-called black woman does and want to go deal with all these other men. You know what I mean? How is this RS? If the greatest shooter of all time, the woman want to step out on, what hope? What you want to do? Like, what do you like? These women are terrible, bro. These women are enemies. Okay, it speaks about that in Micah 7. Okay, this isn't RS. You Akim, you Akim, you younger brothers, I'm young as well. You older brothers, we don't even matter. We know we all love women, but these women are not right. Okay, majority of these women ain't right, man. 99.9 of these women ain't right, man. You want a virtuous woman. You want a woman that's not gonna step out on you. You want a woman that's gonna fear the Lord. You want a woman that that a virtuous woman that described in I believe Sirach 26. You're not gonna receive that, man. Cause why? Cause we're in hell right now. We're catching hell right now, man. All right, and according to the curses, you gonna betroth a wife and another man gonna lay with her, man. That's what we got to go through. Because why? Because we went off. Because we sinned against the Lord Yahawashi. So now we got to catch hell. We got to catch hell even at the highest that you think that the Israelite man can get. An NBA player is about the highest an Israelite man can get in this society. Or you can be a rapper or some shit. But, and even then, the height, that's about, the peak of an Israelite man, in the world, so-called. Because we know that we're greater than this. We're gods, but within the world, how they look at us, and you that, man, and your woman still, you're gonna step out. That's how you know it's the curses. That's how you know this ain't our rest. That's how you know that this ain't it, man, and that we need the Lord Yahawashi to return and get us out of this situation, man. Because it's fucked up. But hey, look, it's what we gotta go through, and we're gonna get through it through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she shall go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall he? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? All right. So that bitch is defiled now. It says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet has returned unto me, saith the Lord Yahawah. All right, and ultimately, this is what Israel have done against the men of the Lord. Slakia. This is what Israel have done against the Lord. So the Lord has caused our women to do the same thing unto us, so we can receive and understand the feeling that the Lord received on a level. Okay, it might not be the same level that how the Lord sees it, but every man in this truth more than likely has felt the feeling of his woman being, going and doing some shit behind his back, or doing some shicey shit. All right, because you can't trust these bitches, man. You cannot, man. I don't care if you know that bitch for 5 years. Can't trust her. All right, because these women are heavily promiscuous, and they are the weaker vessel, man. So you gotta have a watchful eye over them. That's where the scriptures tell you in Sirach 25:25 not to give a woman liberty to get a bride, because what? She gonna bring forth wickedness, man. Period, man. She gonna bring death. All right, that's all the woman does, bring death, right? Because she's caught up in pleasures, man. That's the only reason. That's the only reason a woman would want to have an open relationship. She wants more rod, bigger rod, and she wants more pleasure that for some reason that she thinks that you can't supply. All right, because a woman to get to the point where she thinks that, oh, okay, she'll get the moon, but now she's like, damn, I don't got the stars. So she'll complain about that, because these bitches ain't never satisfied, man. Okay, through the spirit, man. So it's best just to stay away from these so-called black women through the spirit, man, unless you want to go through it. All right, so let's go back into this. So let's read it.
Me, and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity, is the fact that there are all these women throwing themselves, but me, the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero, it sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not even looking.
But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean,
because I don't want it, but it'd be nice to know that someone's looking.
But
that
when your radar's turned off, right?
Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Now this is a married woman saying, look, man, I need rod. Basically, that's what she's saying. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1 thou wow. Let's keep it 1 thou wow. You gotta forgive me for being a little funny, but let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. This bitch want more rod, and that's what she just said on national television. Straight up and down. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck? This is the curse. And you got what you got, like, I don't even know how many women you got right there. Like you got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You at least got like 5 women agreeing with this bitch. This is the wickedness, man. They all Israelites. You know what I mean? This is, and she's married now. All right, but I'm just bringing this out to just show you, man. These women, they off, man. This ain't our rest, man. This is not our rest, man. We don't fuck this place, man. Fuck Babylon. Fuck Babylon. All right. We gonna get better women. We gonna get everything we want if we forsake this place, man. Because what is really here? What is real? Only thing that's here is whores, drugs, and death, and Esau, Edom, and transgenders and shit. There's nothing here, bruh. The Lord Yahawashi has to return. Okay? That's all there's left. That's all there is, bro. You mean like straight up, bro? Like what do y'all want? Y'all want like niggas want women and like, and shit. But the women, this is what y'all want. Y'all want a woman that's you gonna get. She gonna be bad, and eventually she gonna step out on you and start wanting rod. This what you want? No, man. You should want the Lord Yahawashi to return so you can have power over these damn demons, man. Because it's nothing but fucking 5 demons with the liberty to gather abroad, man. Especially this bitch Jada, man. I hope the Lord, I don't even know what I hope the Lord hit that bitch with a thunderbolt or some shit. Because that bitch is off. Let's go to another one. Alright, this is a little jokey joke. It says, wait, so Steph Curry and Clay might be Splash Brothers, huh? Because ultimately they got an open marriage, right? So they're saying, you can come fuck my bitch. Ultimately, that's what it is. This is off. This is off. Alright? But we understand this. I'm just bringing it out. Alright? So even at the highest level you want to get to, NBA balling out of control. But he still can't keep his woman from wanna suck and fuck out of control. You understand what I'm saying? This place is not our rest, man. We not gonna get it, man. We not gonna get it here, bro. We gotta forsake this place, bro. For real. Through the spirit, man. Through the spirit and power, Yahawashi, man. Forsake this place, man. Let me get another precept here in Matthews, man. And I'm gonna go back to this article, bro. We gotta forsake this bitch. All right. Yeah, we have to give this place the fuck up, man. All right, let me get a precept here in Matthews, bro. We have to forsake the fuck out of this place, man. Let me get a precept here, though. This is Matthews 19:27. And then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all. Because this is what you got to do. And when you come into this truth, Lord willing, we be of that number. We be the men of the Lord. The ones that was supposed to receive this truth and receive this understanding, go out to the highways and byways, teach it, and bring in the hope for the elect so that we can be, those men that were supposed to receive of that promise from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and fulfill prophecy. Ultimately, that's what we're trying to do. But to do that, you have to forsake and understand, to forsake this world, man, because truly there's nothing in this world, bro. There's nothing here. There's nothing here for us. Okay? The Lord Yahawashi is gonna give us what we need, man. But this place, this current place, man, it ain't nothing here for us, man. Nothing but slavery, confusion, and bondage, man. All right, we are only free within the Lord Yahawashi. We are free when it comes to these understanding of these scriptures, man, and breaking it down correctly and directly, man. That's when we are free, man. Okay, we're free within our mindset, man, because we know the truth. Okay, but this world had us in bondage, man. So we're gonna forsake this fucking world, man, and forsake this fucking place. All right, because it be going off. All right, so Matthew's 19 and 27 reading again, it says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and have followed thee. All right, which is the thee is referring unto Yahawashi. What shall we have therefore? So we have forsaken everything. We have given up, in this truth, we've given up careers. We've given up, the women that we wanted to chase. We've given up, careers, women, goals, ambitions. You know what I'm saying? All for what? All because we heard the truth, and all because we heard the truth, and then we wanted to follow Yahawashi because we understood that following him was going to benefit us more than us having a place, or for us to be rooted in the carnality of this world, man. Because this world is through, man. This world is through. All right, we ain't worried about this place, man. You have to forsake this place, man. Ultimately, okay. And once you do that and understand that, because this place, it has nothing to truly, really offer you, okay, outside of the truth. All right, then you come unto the understanding of, okay, then what are we going to receive therewith, since we forsaken everything, man? Because we got to have patience, man. We want the woman. We want the woman. We do, okay? I can't sit here and tell you I don't, or I can't sit here and tell you any brother that don't want, a beautiful, virtuous woman to listen and hearken and do accordingly. But that's not what we're not getting any of that shit here on Babylon. So you might as well suck it up, accept it, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Use it, use that anger, use that fire as use it, because this place is not our rest, man. So verse 28, it says, And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye that which have followed me, and the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne in his glory, ye shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, Lord willing, we be a part of this number. But it says in verse 29, and every one that have forsaken houses. So this is some of the stuff that we're gonna have to forsake. Brethren, okay, brethren, houses, brethren, that's friends and family that's not in this truth, that don't have any understanding. You gotta understand that they're gonna die, because, and that's the Lord see it fit to have mercy on them, But nonetheless, if they don't want to, hearken unto the Lord Yahawashi and walk after the way, then best believe the Lord is gonna kill them. He gonna put them to death. The Lord is not a respecter of persons. The Lord don't care who you is. He'll put you to death. All right, get right or die. It is what it is. All right. It says, or brethren, or sister, or father. You might have to forsake your family, man. That they not right. You gotta get away from them, man. It is what it is. It says, or father, or mother, or wife. You gotta forsake your wife, man. Or children. When we say forsake the wife, we don't mean, throw the bitch away. If you got a wife and she dealing and everything's cool, and you keeping a watchful eye over her, and you watching for her, and things are going well, then you stay in that stead. You don't want to rock the boat ultimately. But ultimately in your head that that at any time that that Satan can take this bitch's spirit and her mind and have her going all types of way. All right, and it just is what it is. So you might have to forsake the wife spiritually. Now she might still be there, but she want to act how she want to act. Then you like, fuck that bitch in your spirit, but she'll still be around. And the scriptures say don't put a bitch away unless she commit adultery. All right, so if she be pleased to dwell with you, then you're gonna have to just deal with that demon. For the time being. Ultimately, man. All right. But it says, or father or mother or children, because you're gonna have to take your children too. Especially if they don't want to hearken, get right. You tell your little jits, hey man, don't get that vaccination, and they somehow turn around and want to get the spirit on them to go get it. Then that's the Lord putting the spirit on them to be put to death. All right, you gotta think about yourself, man. Now it'd be messed up if if your children don't get delivered alongside with you, but that's something that you're gonna have to come to the understanding to accept. Just like you gotta come to the understanding to accept that your mom your dad, your brothers, your sisters in the world are gonna die for not receiving and understanding this truth, man, because they refused to hearken. All right, and ultimately it wasn't given unto them to believe. Okay, let me get a precept, and I'm gonna come back to this Matthew. I believe that's Matthew 10, but I'm not remembering right now. Jump down to it though, so like your bear with me is right here though. This is Matthew 13 and 11. And he says, and he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the kingdom, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them is not given. So, the them is referring to is the children of Israel. So within that them might be your moms, your dads, your sister, your brother, your wife, whoever, because the Lord didn't see it fit and deem them worthy to receive and understand this truth. So let's read this. Let's read this from the top, and it says Matthew's 13:10. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why thou speakest unto them in parables? And he said in verse 11, and he answered them, and he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, but to them it is not given, but to whoever have it shall be given, and he that have more abundantly, but whosoever have not, from him shall it be taken away, even that he have. I'm going to jump down. This is Matthew 13 and 16. It says, but blessed are your eyes, which is our eyes, because we see and understand this truth, and we can break it down correct and directly, go to the highways and byways, teach, and build faith within men, so that they can also call upon the name Yahawashi in truth and sincerity, man. How willing we be of that hopeful number. Nonetheless, in verse 16 it says, but the blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Verse 17, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see the things which ye see and have not seen them. All right, because we can see the darkness and the wickedness afar off, man. All right, and we're warning Israel, we're warning Jake, and we're warning the nation of Israel, telling them about the RFID, the potato chip, telling them about the V scene and how it's not, whoop-de-whoop. I ain't gonna say too much on that, but whoop-de-whoop. I don't gotta say too much. And telling them, going into the third woe, going into the, that third destruction, that World War III, how that's gonna come to pass, man. All these things that we understand, man, through prophecy, man. All right, because it's been given unto us to see it, man. But unto them, it's not given. All right. Unto them, it's not given to understand the mysteries of the chariots, man, and understand the mysteries of reincarnation. It's not given, man, to understand the mystery of Yahawashi, his ways, and how he judges things, and understand his appearance and how he looks, and that he's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, man. All right? It's not given unto them to understand these things, but unto us it is given, man, and that's just a few things. But it says in verse 17 again, it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see the things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. All right, so we're lucky, man. I won't even say we're lucky. The Lord, I won't even say luck. It's not luck that we're here. It's predestination, man. It's destiny, if you will, or fate. It was supposed to happen via prophecy, man. It was gonna It was gonna play forth, man, regardless. No one can stop the elect from being the elect, not even the elect. All right. So, with that being said, let's go back, because I was reading a precept, and I was reading a precept where? I believe I was in Matthews, but I forgot. I forgot where I just was. Yeah, but we're gonna get back on topic, I believe, and get back into this this article, back into this post that I was bringing out, man. Oh, I know I was going to how we're gonna have to forsake you know, wives and brethren and things of that nature. So let's go back to that. I was trying to remember. It's that Matthew 19. Salakia, Aki. We're gonna jump right down to the point, and right back to where we was. It says, or father or mother or children or land for my name's sake, which is what's the name of the Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi. It says, forsaking these things, man. Not putting your mind on these things, man, because spiritually that you can't even possess these things in their full totality because of the wicked rulership of Esau Edom. You can't possess a woman in how you really want her because of Esau Edom's ruling. You can't possess land and cattle and do what you want to do as a man on earth. Because why? Because Esau Edom is ruling. So the Lord Yahweh Shemashah has to take this man out of rulership and put Yahawashi in his stead, all right, for us so we can be in glory, man. So we can have that life and have it more abundantly, like the Lord said, man. Because right now we're not living, man. Okay. It says for my name's sake, it says shall receive 100-fold. So this is what the Lord has got planned and has got set up for us, man. If we hold fast, man. If we what's the word? Conform not unto Esau Edom's society, man. It says shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit eternal life. All right. And that's what we're looking forward to. That's the prize, man. All right. That's where we're going to have our glory when we are immortal. When we have that eternal life, man. That's where we're going to have the woman. That's where we're going to have everything. But right now, man, we got to suffer and go through these tribulations and go through these curses, man. And one of the curses is having a woman that's promiscuous, man. You know what I mean? Or have just having these just seeing these wicked women gad abroad. Even if you can just be a regular dude and just happen to meet a woman and y'all hit it off, and eventually she just step out and do some wicked shit. It's just a curse, man. That's what we got to deal with, man. You know what I'm saying? Men of the Lord or not men of the Lord, through the Spirit, it just is what it is. Let's get a precept here in Amos. It might be Amos 8. Oh, nope, it's Amos 17. So let's get back into this article. Now look at this. You know what I mean? Now, that's Drake right there. They in the crib. They in the crib eating food, you know. But they got an open relationship though. So what you think that mean? So what y'all think that mean? Exactly. You know, some funny fugazi shit is going on, bro. Because what does if they sitting down eating food crisscross applesauce? What scripture does that remind you of? What scriptures did that remind you of that this man shouldn't be doing with this man's wife? Let's get it. This is Ecclesiasticus. This is gonna be offhand. Ecclesiasticus 9:9. And I'm gonna read it here. I'm gonna read it offhand. I'm gonna let this video keep playing so y'all can get a mental image of what's going on. But y'all see it though. This is Ecclesiasticus 9:9. It says, "Sit not at all with another man's wife." And this is exactly what Drizzy Drake doing right here. So you know this man is a mass adulterer. The Lord gonna have to put this man to death. Fucking homo. But it says, "Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms." Okay? And not, it says, "And spend not thy money with her at the wine." All right? It says, "Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit with her thine in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thy heart be inclined unto her." All right, but unless you want to fuck the bitch through the spirit, ultimately, you want, you know, you saying you sit with this man, wife, you know, you looking at her, you gonna want, eventually you gonna want to get down with it. So this is why the spirit is saying, don't do this. All right, it reads on to say, lest thy heart, which is thy mind, thy lob in Hebrew, incline unto her, and so through thy desire, because what do you want to do? Okay, we know it says, so through thy desire fall into destruction. Because what ultimately we know that adultery leads unto death. All right, and that's what Drizzy Drake doing right here. He's sitting at all with another man's wife, eating some food, crisscross applesauce, and they in an open relationship though. You know what I mean? Going off. You know, go into the next slide. You know what I mean? And this might have happened. It might have didn't. You know, through the spirit. You know. But let me get another fucking precept, because it probably did happen. Because you know why? Because the black woman and the Israelite woman is promiscuous. You know, and it's you know, by nature, you know, women are the weaker vessel and they be on that bullshit. But nonetheless, man, this is a curse that we're going through right now. But it doesn't mean just because it's a curse that gives women the liberty to, oh, if this is a curse, that means I can just go be a hoe. No. All right? But if you want to go be a hoe, man, go do that shit so the Lord can destroy you. You know? So this is Amos 7 and 16. You know, fuck it. This is Amos 7 and 17. It says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city." All right? And that's what she doing. She being a harlot. I don't need to read it much more than that. That's where I'm going to stop it right there. You know? I'm going to stop it right there. All right? So this ain't our rest, man. All right? And the scriptures say, "Give a woman no liberty to gad abroad," man. So let me get another precept here. Let me get a precept.
Alright.
Cut you off katana, walking Okinawa.
Now I'm gonna go down onto this post. I'm gonna read a little bit more into it. It says Alicia and Steph Curry reportedly have an open marriage with side hookups. According to MSN, a report they obtained claimed the couple was having an open relationship for years. Both have their flings and keep them separate from their family life. It says, let me see. But yeah, man, I guess that's all I want to bring out on that, man. So ultimately, these two, they going off, man. Ultimately, man. So let's get a precept here now. And I'm gonna read Ecclesiasticus 25. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 23. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage and maketh a heavy countenance and wound of heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right. Not giving this man Steph Curry a pass. All right. At all, because he's co-signing this bitch's wickedness, man. But even if he didn't want to co-sign this bitch wickedness, there's not too much he could do besides cut her off. All right, he should have just cut this bitch off, man. As soon as she start acting all like, I want other men's attention and whoop-de-whoop, he should have cut the bitch off, man. But since you gave her this fucking ring and you didn't give her no prenup or whatever the damn fuck, now she has claim over and is entitled to what? Half of your funds. So you might not want to cut her off. So now you gotta deal with this bitch bringing shame onto you. You know what I mean? And now she's linked with you. Now she's gonna now you're partaker with her and her deeds, man, because you're linked to the bitch. All right, even though you don't want to be, but you is. Right? You should have just gave her a bit of divorce and cut her off, man. You know? Let's get that. And I'm gonna pull up the scripture on bit of divorce. I want to bring out that scripture, and then it's gonna be the last thing I want on this topic, and that's just gonna be it, because it is what it is. They going off. Salakia, because there's a scripture on bit of divorce, man. Because when you give her a bit of divorcement, man, she's supposed to leave out with nothing. She don't take shit. She don't supposed to get half your shit. You know what I'm saying? If y'all had kids, the kids stay with you. Those are your kids through the spirit. But ultimately, I'm trying to get that precept, because in this setup of Babylon the Great, confusion city, you'll divorce a bitch and you gotta pay that bitch alimony. She get half your shit, like shit. If I'm worth $2 billion, I gotta get this bitch like $1 million, or get this bitch at least $500,000. Like, what the fuck? But that's the wickedness of this kingdom, man. Just the wickedness of the kingdom that we're gonna have to bear. Let me see. But ultimately, man, we know through spirit that a woman, if you give a bitch, a bit of divorcement, she supposed to leave off with nothing. She ain't supposed to, gain. She ain't supposed to gain off you because you're getting rid of her because she transgressed. So you mean to tell me that she go and transgress and get routed out unbeknownst to the husband, and I gotta give you, and we get a divorce, and I gotta pay you and give you my substance for you committing wickedness? See, this kingdom is completely backwards. All right, and the Lord Yahawashi, man, is gonna have judgment on these two. You know what I'm saying, through the spirit. But I just wanted to bring that out. You know, set the tone, man. This ain't our rest, man. You know what I'm saying? If one of the, highest level basketball players, can't keep his shit in check, man, then, none of these bitches gonna stay in check. There's nothing that you can do, man. None of, we not Steph Curry's, man. We not shooting the gym out. All right? But even if we were Steph Curry, in the event that we were, that's still not gonna stop the curses and everything from coming upon us and affecting us, man, through the spirit, man. All right? And they just, they just look wicked anyway. They just look off, man, like they on some shit. But nonetheless, man, I pray that you brothers were edified through the lesson, man. Shalom. To the next video. Shalom.